Good evening, everyone. This is Matthew GS. We are episode 25 of the 51362 EMA strategy. It's currently 12th of January 2025 and it's currently 7:09 p.m. in the UK. Welcome to the stream, and I'm going to dive straight into this one. We're just focusing now on the 4-hour time frame. So we have switched to more of a day trader and kind of technically going more on the swing trading side of things, just because I've seen more results, better results for myself on the 4-hour time frame compared to the lower time frames. My first videos, I believe, for this strategy, I was on the 4-hour time frame, and it was great when I was out and about because I wasn't at home and stuck on the laptop and forever looking at the charts waiting for these setups to happen. And time just flew by, and before I know it, my alerts were going off, and then I was getting in the trades and the market was moving in my direction, and it was all good. And then when I started to be more based at home, I was a little bit impatient with the trade setups, and I thought, why not go down to the lower time frames? So then I went down to the 1 hour time frame, and don't get me wrong, the setups did happen a lot faster, but I technically went from a kind of swing trader to a day trader, so I had to be in and out on the same day, which is great. Caught some really good trades. But after listening back to Vince Danzione and his ways of trading and some other traders that I do follow, they're all in the high time frames, and you do get the proper direction bias of where the market is going on the higher time frames. So if you can catch the move before or just as it's happening, you can catch some very nice swings. So anyways, I've moved to the 4-hour time frame, and you will see soon I caught absolute beauty. It's probably my biggest trade to date since I've traded. Really good trades that I caught. So very happy with that. And it just shows that if we are patient with these setups, no matter if you are at home all day or if you're out and about, it is best to wait for those setups on the high time frames. And I like to also add that when I first started to trade, most new traders they're slightly impatient. You have to learn patience. You have to learn discipline. There's so many things you've got to learn, and the new trader is impatient. They want trades now. I want the setups now. I want to make money now. But patience pays. You really do have to wait for those setups, even if it's on the lower time frames or the higher time frames. So moving forward for this time being, I am going to be on the higher time frames. So I'm not going to be looking at any 1 hour setups for this week anyway. I mean, in the near future, I might drop down to the 1 hour and still do the 1 hour, 4 hour like I've done in the past. But with Bitcoin, I did take an L. I'm not going to lie. I did take an L. So with the start of the week, we're on the Monday. We from the Friday, we are getting this push up here. I never caught this move up here. We'd never got the 13 EMA touch, so we couldn't have caught any of this move here unless you're on the trade in the 5 EMA. Then yes, you could have caught this move on the 5 EMA. I mean, this is a beautiful trade to get in here on the 5 EMA. Anyways, we did have the 5 and the 13 EMA crossover here, but I was anticipating a pullback to the 62 EMA, and then I went in for a buy. So I was anticipating Bitcoin to go higher. So I did get the alert go off on the 62 EMA, which is this wick that's gone through there. I did go in for a buy. Stop loss was just below this low, and price decided to carry on going lower. We did break the 62 EMA, so we have got the crossover here. So we have switched to bearish. I was anticipating again a retest of the 62, which never came. So I missed out on all this move down here. Next point of interest was this candle here. So this is the last down candle before this up move. So potentially the market could hit this point of interest, this area, and then reverse. But again, it never happened. I didn't go in for a buy here. And then the market just carried on going down. It did actually take this low here. So if we actually mark this there, it's actually swept this low, which was the original target. That's what it wanted to do. It wanted to take this low out, and then it started to reverse now by taking that low out. Can you see here how this is wicked below? So it's taken out that low. So that would have been a good target if you did go in for sales. I do like to add that Vince Stanzione, he does trade crossovers. He trades a different crossover, but he does trade crossovers, and he sells or buys immediately when the crossover happens. And I have done that in the past. So I could have done that, but I was expecting a 62 EMA and then a reversal, and I was anticipating a lot of things to happen in it, and it never did for Bitcoin. So I was wrong completely on Bitcoin this week. However, Vince, he trades straight away when it crosses over. So technically, if we did sell here, which I have done in the past, bang, sold here, then we could have caught this move all the way down there, and that would have been beautiful. If we did get the 62 EMA reversal and price started to come back up, then we could have closed the other trade at a break even and then gone in for the buy. But if the sell was working, we stay in the sell. So moving forward, I am going to look to do that next time, I reckon, just so we're covered for all scenarios. Anyways, let's see where price currently is with Bitcoin now. And so I haven't looked at Bitcoin. I've no idea where it is at the moment, but one of two things could happen, right? Price is nearly at the 62 EMA. So we could short when it hits the 62 EMA because we are now below it. Let's cover us a little bit. And then targeting this low potentially here. So it's like a 1 to 5 kind of trade. So that's scenario 1. Scenario 2 is we've got the crossover happening now. So we just go in for a buy and catch this move to the upside. Or you could wait for the market to go higher and then come down as a pullback and then go and potentially touch this last down candle before this up move. So let's have a quick look where Bitcoin is right now. And I've deleted, I didn't realize I deleted Bitcoin. And that's on Bitstamp. That should give me the current price. Or is that, no. Okay, let's find the live data one. Bitcoin, Coinbase should show it. Yeah, we're at 94. Okay, so it hasn't really done anything, to be honest with you, by the looks of it, which is quite interesting. Saturday is just consolidated, and then we're looking to go a bit higher now. This is why it's not ideal to trade crypto on the weekends. I mean, on the lower time frames, there would have been some potentially good setups, but this essentially just has consolidated on the 4-hour time frame. So I would look for a 62 EMA touch and then go in for a sell. As soon as it touches the 62 EMA, I'll have the alert going off, so not staring at it. And then targets is this low here or this low here. Or if it does break the 62 EMA, look for a pullback to this point of interest, this candle here, and then go higher. So that's what I'm looking for Bitcoin. Gold has just been tanking, flying higher, should I say, from Monday. So Monday we did get the touch to the 62 EMA. I was a bit more cautious with gold this week, and I wasn't too sure what it wanted to do, and I did not trade gold. But gold pretty much couldn't really close, well, it was closing on the 62 EMA. So this looks like it was a valid trade to catch, and I'm gutted I didn't actually get in for a buy right at the start here on the 62 EMA, because this would have been a beautiful trade to catch. Second part we could have got in was this 13 EMA crossover here. So we got the crossover here, so we could have gone in for a buy there. And also we did get the crossover here for another buy there. So gold has been great to trade this week. Like I mentioned, I didn't trade gold, and I'm gutted I didn't trade it. But trade of the week for me was actually US30. This trade was amazing. So on the Monday, we did have price slam into the 62 EMA. It's reversed. We couldn't go higher. We've closed below the 62 EMA. Essentially, this is a liquidity grab, I reckon. And then I got in for a sell, not here, but I got in the sell on the pullback. So I got in this sell here. Can you see how on Tuesday this candle here at 11 a.m. has touched the 62 EMA and started rejecting? So I've gone in for a sell on a Tuesday. Price has dropped. It's dropped. I'm in good profit. It's gone through the 13 EMA multiple times. And then Friday we did have NFP. I haven't looked at the NFP, but it looks like it was negative results because US30 has just tanked, and I was still in this trade from up here. So from up here to down here is 8,500 pips. So my biggest trade caught today. Very, very happy with this trade, and it just shows the power of this trade, of catching these kind of trades on the higher time frames and leaving the trade for a couple of days, 3 days maybe, and catching like insane big moves rather than day trading in and out on the same day. So this is like a nearly 1-to-7 trade. Absolute beauty of a trade. That's this one here. So if I zoom in, as you can see, price has come up. I've just sold straight away. And you can do that. You can sell straight away. Or what you can do, which Vince has taught me, is you go in with lower lots, lower risk. And then if the trade does go in your direction, so you're all good and it's in your favor, you can add to your positions. So you could say sell again a couple of times and just up your risk, so to speak. So instead of going for a 5% risk of your account straight away, going for 1% risk, for example, and then if price is moving in your direction, going for another sell. So you've got 2% here, 1% there. And then you can add to your positions down here, going for more sells, and then catch this trade to the downside. So yeah, there's multiple ways of doing it, but that's one way I'm going to be looking to do moving forward, and it's all about improving, right? But yeah, this was a very, very good trade. Very happy with catching this US30 trade. Gutted I missed the other ones. I think let's have a quick look at GU. Yeah, GU was another one that I was gutted I didn't take. I mentioned last week in the stream I got caught out here, but price has come up to the 62 EMA, and then it's just completely tanked from here, from the 62 EMA. So yeah, this would have been a beautiful trade to catch on the 62 EMA again. So really liking this 62 EMA only trading at the moment. Yes, I will be still be trading the 13 EMA, but it's just as and when you want to trade it, and it's as and when the alerts go off really for that. So yeah, really good week on the markets. I'm not going to cover any other markets this week. Want to keep it short and sweet. Good one to watch back on. Good thing to train your RAS. Get those alerts set on the 62 EMAs. And yeah, let's have another killer week. So I reckon for next week, Bitcoin is probably going to be the one of the trades of the week. I reckon 62 EMA and then going for a sell to the downside. That would be a very good trade to start off the week. So finishing up now, just gonna get up the markets and see what's cooking for this week. So I should have had this loaded up earlier, but I did not, so my bad. Just get this loaded now. Okay, so Monday the 13th. Nothing much. Tuesday, there is one red folder news at 1:30 for US. Wednesday, GBP red folder news. What else we got? US red folder news at 1:30 and at 1:30 again. Another one at 1:30. Thursday, GBP red folder. US, we've got red folder at 1:30. More red folder. So Thursday's looking quite like a busy one. And then finishing up on the Friday. Friday there is red folder again at 1:30. So yeah, it's going to be another busy week. Bitcoin is going to be the potentially the trade of the week. Hopefully we can catch that. That'd be really cool. And yeah, going to keep my eyes on the gold, for example. So gold has been very bullish for a while. So maybe when we get the 513 EMA crossover, we can go in for a sell and yeah, just catch the sell when it happens. Got the alert set. Gold alerts log. Let's clear the log. Bitcoin, gold. Yeah, so look, gold 513 EMA crossover. So is that on the 4 hour time frame? Yeah, these are all 4 hour time frame alerts. Yeah, so when the 5 and the 13 crosses over, we can get in for a sell straight away or wait for the 13 EMA touch and going for a sell. Like, there's multiple ways to do it. You just got to find the way that works for you. And yeah, let's have a killer week. Appreciate you jumping on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.